What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Jsurbanadventures. It's your boy Josh, outside the City Creek Canyon Trailhead, up here in the beautiful mountains of Utah. Today, me and my friend Shane are going on a hike, and I don't know if there's a guard in that booth, but we're going on a camp out overnight in the woods. I don't know why I did quotes, but we're gonna be sleeping in the woods overnight. I don't know if we're allowed to do that, but my goal is to make a fire, cook some delicious steak that we got. Minimal gear. I'll show you once we get out to a nice spot what we got, and let's go on a camp out. Intro. No, we're just walking. This place is beautiful, guys. The security guard and the thing just asked if we plan on spending the night. Why is there fire with free wood? I think we might be able to make a fire out here. What's that say?
Water cold, fast and rising. Don't drown, go to higher ground.
Don't drown, go to higher ground. Illegal. Prevent forest fires. Fire danger low today. So here's the plan, guys. The security guard asked us if we were planning on camping out, and I said no. But I'm hoping if we go far enough, like I want to walk to the end of this road. There's a place called Barney's Hollow. There's a water treatment plant, but then the road ends and it just goes out there. I want to go far enough out that the road ends and we're just out there, you know, in the wilderness. And hopefully they don't come looking for us, and like we're not going to be burning a fire all night. We're just going to burn a fire long enough to cook our steaks. So I'm hoping that as long as we just cook our steaks and then go to sleep out there in the woods, they're not gonna send a search party looking for us. Yeah. So we should be all right.
Now the question is, do we skewer the steaks or do we saute them?
Skewer or saute? Skewer or saute? That is So, since we're not really supposed to be camping out here tonight, I've made the executive camp planner decision that we're tired. It's about 6 o'clock at night right now. We're gonna stop at this rest area where there's a grill, and we're gonna cook up our steak here on the grill, just because that way we can go out into the woods, get off the trail, and just go to sleep tonight and not have to worry about having a fire lit and risking getting caught by like security or something like that and getting kicked out of here, because we don't want to get kicked out. So look at this beautiful spot we found, guys. This is about 2 miles up City Creek Trail. We've been walking for like 40 minutes. Awesome little rest area. We're gonna cook up some steak. All right, so first things first, we gotta get some wood to make our steaks. So I'm gonna give Shane the Straight Frontier. There you go, Shane. I'm gonna take the SOG. Both of these videos are on Sharp Stuff Reviews on Jsurbanadventures, this channel. So you guys can check out the reviews of these tools. This one we actually just recorded the review, so it'll be up on the channel a little later. But now we're gonna collect some wood. So I told Shane we need dead standing wood. This is not dead standing, but this has already been cut, like somebody was using it as firewood. That's all live, but Shane's got the knife. Yeah, see, there's a big pile right here, look. A big pile of tinder. Looks like it got soggy, though. I'm gonna grab some of this. And it's kind of wet, but it might work. The park ranger guy just drove by up the hill. Hey, look what I found. I don't think this is dead, Shane. Saw a truck with lights on top drive by. So guys, basically what I've got going here is sticks of different sizes, trying to find all dead wood. And we go from very small kindling to pencil size to like highlighter size to fatter than that. And you may need a couple bigger logs because we're going to want to cook on embers. That's our wood. We're going to collect a little more. And then we're gonna start making some steak. Alright guys, I've got all my sticks. I used some bark off this tree right here where it's dry to get this stuff. Grab this stuff. It's been raining and snowing for months in Utah, so all this stuff is not super dry. I have a lighter, but I'm going to try to do this totally survival style, even though we're using a grill. What'd you find, Shane? That powder stuff? Oh yeah, Shane found this bark that was really powdery. So that's what we're going to try to get to catch. I couldn't find any like fluffy stuff. It's kind of wet though, is the problem. So we may have to use a lighter. I'm going to try to spark it. We're going to see what happens, guys. Let's get these away. Let's get our kindling here. We're going to try to get a spark in there. Yeah, that ain't starting a fire, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna get one. I need some of that fluffy, fuzzy stuff.
Old man's beard.
I don't see anything like that out here. Everything is just a little bit wet, guys. I'm getting plenty of sparks. Screw it.
I can use a torch.
No, that's too easy.
That's too easy.
Guys, I'm failing. I'm failing. Going?
Going decently, I think.
That.
Hold this. I'll show you something.
I was blowing on it before, and now, oh wow, he really blew on it.
That's because you have to blow on it like a blast furnace. Slow, steady, smooth.
Okay, slow, steady,
This
smooth.
way you don't blow it out.
Now we got a fire, ladies and gentlemen. Blast furnace. Oh yeah, stoking the fire. Stoking the fire. Oh yeah. How's the camp out going so far, Shane?
Pretty damn good. Getting a fire started, using our lungs like a blast furnace and getting it going.
Yeah, Shane, I was blowing on it and it wasn't doing anything, and then Shane blew on it, showed me the right way to do it, and got it going. Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah. Fire! Nice. Alright guys, we're going to cut away, we're going to let this fire grow, we're going to get it going nice and good. Alright guys, so I brought my Gold Armor cooking kit, which I have not reviewed yet. I brought a can of mixed veggies, got a P38. If you've never seen a P38, it's called, why is it called P38? Because 38 pushes, right?
38 prize.
38 prize. 38 prize with a P38. And you can open a can. Check it out. This little guy right here. It's P38. What are the other sizes, Shane? There's a P30 what?
P28. Or P32.
P32. There's a bigger one. Takes less prize, but you basically get it on the lip right here. Put it like that. Oh, and there's the fire. Get it on the lip like this, so the sharp point's pointing down, and then you pry downwards. These things suck. Basically, is a crappy way to open a can. Once I get this can pried open, we're going to put it in that pot right there, and we're going to throw it on that fire. So guys, Shane's cutting the meat. I got the pot of veggies. I'm going to put it right up here on this thing. Just let that pot cook. Some mixed veggies for us.
Want to see the little nifty trick? Watch this.
Oh, you didn't show it.
You squeeze this.
Oh, he just cut it in the package and then he just squeezed it and it plopped right out. Yep. Now, I know we're supposed to be cooking on coals and not flames, but we don't have charcoal, we have wood. So, and we don't want to like hang out here all night, so we're just going to cook it on the flames. We don't have any like marinade or any spices or herbs or anything, so, but we do have A1.
Ow.
Which is hot. It's like a mini Hobo Cafe episode within, here, use this. Oh, wow. Look at that already. Boom. That looks nice. Those bars, those lines on it look awesome, Shane. That's chef style right there. This is really awesome. Like, seriously. We're cooking out here. We got a fire. We got steak coming with A1. And look at this stream behind us. Look at this, guys. We get to hang out by this stream, eat steak. We're going to play a game of Dragon Ball on these picnic tables. And then we're going to sneak up into the mountains and we're going to sleep out here because we're not supposed to be doing that tonight. But we're going to do it anyway.
I went a little barbaric and used a knife.
That's totally fine.
Because I got tired of burning my hands.
Should have tried to get the X lines on it. Whoa. Camera just went crazy. How's the veggies? Let's stir them up a little bit. so you guys know, in case you didn't already, me and Shane are both totally homeless. We live on the streets, but tonight we live in the mountains. One more done. Ooh.
Nice single.
Oh yeah. You think this one's about done? This one's pretty rare.
This one?
I like rare.
You like rare?
Yeah, I
like rare, rare?
Rare.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright guys. Dear Heavenly Father, please bless this meal and make it a nourishment to my body. And thank Shane for cooking good steak for us, because I'm still learning apparently. Lots of A1. I got my knife. Where'd that spork go?
You handle that, so I got my fork.
Shane's gonna make his a little more well done. I'm gonna cut in mine right now.
One's done. See how firm it is compared to yours? That's how you tell it's more firm.
Bon appetit, guys. Shane, take a bite. Let us know how it is. You got that monster knife.
I said I was going barbarian. That's perfectly done for me.
Look at that, guys. Nice rare piece of meat.
Now, look at the cross section of mine. That's some tasty stuff.
You don't like A1?
I like A1, it's just sometimes I like to taste what was on the grill before.
Yeah.
Like fish. I can taste fish with this. Trout, if I'm not mistaken.
You could probably catch fish right here in this pond and just put it on that grill.
I'm sure.
The veggies. I just ate a monster bite.
They're steaming now.
We totally forgot marshmallows and chocolate and s'mores.
I could have paid for it too. Maybe next weekend.
So I planned on coming out here and doing some bushcrafting and all that stuff, but we got out here a little later than I expected. And when the guy said he asked if we were spending the night, or he said, you're not camping out, are you? And I said, no, we're not. Now it's got me kind of worried that if we are hacking away with the axes and trying to build a shelter somewhere, they're going to hear us and we're going to get in trouble.
Or if we leave evidence on the way up there.
So what I'm thinking is we'll just go over one of these peaks, one of the lower ones. We'll just go over it to the other side and we'll just set up our sleeping bags and our bivy sacks and just lay under the stars. I don't think it's going to rain. I think we'll be alright. Worst case scenario, we have to wake up in the middle of the night and throw a tarp over us. Shane's using my bivy sack, so he should be fine. But we're going to finish our dinner. Well guys, it's getting late. It's like probably 8:30 at night right now. Me and Shane just had an awesome steak dinner. Fire on the grill at a beautiful campsite. Now we're gonna hike out to somewhere to sleep for the night. It has to be somewhere secluded, away from the road. I've already seen the little patrol truck drive around looking at us while we were eating. After we ate, we played a game of Dragon Ball Super card game. Fun card game I like to play, a TCG.
You ever played Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or Magic the Gathering? It's kind of like that, except it's with Dragon Ball characters. Pretty fun game. We just played at the picnic table. Shane beat me. I coached him into beating me. I kind of beat myself, but I did get beat. I did lose. It was pretty fun. If you guys ever, if you like playing TCGs, you should check out the card game. And if you're ever in Utah, come to either Oasis Games in Salt Lake City or Game Haven in West Jordan and play in a tournament against me. That'd be awesome. Carcass? Are those bones? Is that a rib cage? Oh my god, it's an animal. That's a dead cow, bro.
Oh, shit.
Look, that's his rib cage. Oh my god. It stinks. Oh, I see its head. Let me see this. Oh, cool, guys. This is kind of morbid, but... Oh, it stinks. Oh my god, that's a rib cage. And that's a spinal cord. And that's a leg. Oh, there's the head. There's the head. Ooh, gross. Ow, I just hit my knee. Ow, that freaking hurt really bad. Ugh. Sorry, guys, little children, look away. Because there's a head. Oh, I don't want to trip over a branch and fall on it. Oh, it stings. I know, it's teeth. There's the teeth. Oh my god, it's like missing the top of its head, bro. What the fuck? Oh, sorry. Curse word. Is that a horse, bro? That looks like a horse, not a cow. That is crazy, dude. There's jaw. Ooh, it stinks. I'm gonna throw up. I just got a big whiff. Sorry. Bro.
That reach.
Oh my god, I just got a bad whiff of it.
That's a rib cage and a leg and a head of what I think is a horse, guys, honestly. It looks like it slipped on that hill and it fell and it died. And they just left it there? What the heck? Maybe a deer.
Yeah, I don't want to go back in there now. That's like a marsh. I feel like I'm, what's his name with the Japanese suicide forest?
Oh, really?
You ever hear of that YouTuber,
Yeah.
Logan Paul or Jake Paul, one of them? They went in the Japanese suicide forest. It's like a forest in Japan where all these people commit suicide.
Yeah. Well, we just went in the Utah cow suicide forest, guys.
Oh, that's cool. We're not like away from mankind, guys. We're on a road. The road is closed though. We're in like a nature preserve area. We're gonna break off the trail sometime soon. Hold this. You hear the turkeys?
Yeah, they're over to the right.
Hold on, you don't want the microphone.
They're right over there.
Guys, there's turkeys in the woods right there. See them? Oh, they're too far away. They're way off in the distance. We're not going to be able to see them. Me and Shane are going to break off of the path sometime in the next mile. We're going to find a spot. We're going to break off the path. We're going to try to go over a ridge to where we can't be like seen from the road and stuff from any security or anything like that. It may require a little bit of climbing. That could be it. Look at that. If we went right there, it looks like it gets open up there.
And my... No, let's keep going this way. Looks like it gets open up. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, guys. Look at that.
Sorry for the shakiness, guys. I got the hatchet in my hand. I don't have the gimbal set up because me and Shane just had to traverse through the jungle. See that? See how dense that is? Dense nothingness. But see how it kind of comes to a point here and here? Well, we just came through that from the trail. We're now probably about 100 yards off the trail. And we came along this. This is connected to power lines. And it just hangs here, and it has these weird metal circles. And we could not figure out what the heck it was. So just for safety, we crawled under it because I thought it may be something for animals. It electrocutes them or something to keep them from crossing a line. But now we're in the pretty dense wilderness. We're gonna keep going. There's a bit of a trail. It gets dense again there. But I think up at the top, it's gonna open up and we're gonna have a nice view and a place to sleep for the night. Worst case scenario, this is too steep. This is an embankment. It goes to a point, I don't wanna sleep in that. We need to find a little bit of a flatter area. But we just crawled under this thing thinking it was electrical. Look, I'm touching it. Oh, and I was playing with the axe, throwing it, and I cut my hand very deep. It's a very small cut, but it's super deep and it won't stop bleeding. This part of the axe, I was holding it. I can't really show you right now with one hand, but basically that stabbed up into my wrist like that. All right, Shane, let's keep going. Just tell my mother I love her if we don't get found in the wilderness. Please. It's a bush. We found it. I claimed this spot. Shane and Josh camp. That didn't work.
Well, it's like 8 in the morning, guys. The sun has just come up over the mountain. I wanted to sleep a little later, but Shane's an early riser. This is where we camped. We had this tarp. We had a line ran from that branch to that branch. We had this tarp set up in a triangle like that. And as soon as we got the tarp set up and Shane got his bivy sack set up, it started raining. And it rained probably till, I think when we woke up at 2 a.m. it was not raining, and I think it had stopped earlier in the night though. But yeah, it rained for a while. It rained from like 9 at night or 10 at night. Cause let's see, we got up here at like 8:30. We got camp set up, so probably 9:30 it started raining, and it rained probably till about 1 in the morning. And our thing was horrible. Our tarp shelter was not set up right. It did not work good. So we used the other blue tarp, and we went hobo style. We just threw the blue tarp over both our heads, and we huddled under there and just breathed a lot, and our breath and our body, we slept close last night. Our body warmth and our breath kept us warm under the tarp for the most part. Shane didn't bring his sleeping bag because I told him he could use my bivy sack and my red sleeping bag liner that's in the tree there because it's wet. But unfortunately that was not with rain in mind, and so Shane was kind of cold all night. I was kind of cold all night because I have my 0-degree sleeping bag, but it got damp, so it wasn't super warming. But hey, that's part of camping. That's part of surviving in the wilderness, you know. It's not always going to be super fun, super easy, great time. You got to deal with things like weather.
I was scared a bear was gonna come because we had some Cheez-Its that we left out, and I didn't want to go out in the rain and hang them up in a tree. So that didn't happen, but the rain did happen. But now it's a beautiful morning. We're gonna pack up our stuff. We're taking all our trash. We're gonna get it out of here, and we're gonna hike our way out. So we just made our way back down the hill to get up to our spot. That's how dense what we had to traverse was. We had to get through all this. It gets a little clear through there, but then it gets really dense over there. Opens up a little bit here. And then in about 50 feet, we see the wire that we still don't know if it's electrified or not. So we're gonna crawl under it. Throw my axe over there. Ugh. Oh, my backpack's touching it. I think it's okay, guys. I don't think it's electrical. My backpack touched it, but I didn't touch it.
Careful, that slicky shit right there.
Oh, and now we have another dense little slick hill we gotta go down. All right. We're almost out, so it's clear there, and then it gets dense again. And climb your way out, Shane. I want you guys to let us know in the comment section if you've been backpacking, where you've been backpacking, how it was. I want you to take it easy on us in the comment section, because this is only my second backpacking trip ever. My first one was, I think I was in middle school. It was with a church group, with a church camp to North Carolina, Mission Fuge or Centrifuge or something like that. We went to North Carolina, and you could pick different activities to do for the week. It was a week-long camp. You could pick 2. They had like horseback riding, archery, mountain biking. Ow. One of the activities that you could do for the week was backpacking. And it was the only one that culminated at the end. Like the whole week we spent learning and training. Slick, huh? The whole week we spent learning and training how to backpack. And then the last day of the camp, we got to leave and go on a long, day-long hike with our backpacks. Woo! I just put my axe in there for a grip, and it's not grippy. I'm getting dirt and water all in my shoes. This is gonna go fast. Okay, sorry about the bumpiness, guys. Woo! That's the best way to do that, just run. But yeah, that church camp is the only time I've been backpacking. So take it easy on me in the comments, guys. I'm not a pro at this, but we did get off the trail. We didn't stay on the trail. We didn't stay at one of the campsites. We got off the trail. We did not make our own fire. We used wood, but we used a grill to cook some steaks. But it wasn't, exactly roughing it. But we are wet, we are dirty. We had a lot of fun.
please let me know in the comment section what I could do better to have some better backpacking trips. Take it easy on me. Like I said, this is only my second backpacking trip ever, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe, hit the red subscribe button, join the Jsurbanadventures family, and hit the bell button so every time I put out a new video, you'll know right away. Again, thank you for watching. Come camping with me sometime soon. Peace.